Elmo!
Ako, thank you sa pagbisita.
Oo nga eh. This is your almost last shooting day for Walwal.
Yeah.
So how was the experience? Was it like the one you expected when you were told how you're going to do the scene?
No, actually, lahat kami na-surprise na may additional day kami. Because we all thought na tapos na yung movie. But, surprisingly, parang may gusto lang baguhin si Direk with some of the scenes to make it more relatable. And since parang mas marami sigurong naging interesado sa movie ever since nilabas namin yung trailer. So now, we're trying to make it more relatable na lang, the story.
When you were told of the word Walwal, do you have an idea what it meant?
Syempre lahat kami, we just thought na it's going to be a young film, parang barkada film, millennial film.
But you've heard about the word Walwal from friends before you made this film?
No, I
So
just heard
you-
it from this movie.
Just because of this movie.
Yeah, and ever since, mas natutunan ko yung meaning ng walwal.
So ngayon, ano nang definition ng Walwal for you?
Marami kasing parang negative term to describe walwal. Pero to me, really what walwal means is, the way I define it is, the way I define it is, to let loose, to let go lang. Kasi minsan parang hindi rin pwede na sobrang stress ka na. Ito, like kami, we're shooting our last shooting day. So, it's more about really letting loose.
Were you friends with the guys you're working with here before?
No.
Even before the film, you were already meeting them before, hanging out with them?
Yeah, we hung out. Okay. Biglang, biglang naging wala. Akala ko sobrang relaxed na nung interview. Biglang nandito na yung katropa kong walwal.
Donny.
Upstairs. Guys, wait lang.
Barkada na kayo before?
Okay, sir, interview.
Pero barkada na kayo before? O bago the movie? Or you just bonded?
Sa totoo lang talagang mas naging close kami because of this movie. Pero even before the project started, kilala na naman namin yung isa't isa.
Yeah, we worked on a project together.
Yeah, kami ni Kiko, we worked on My Fairy Tale Love Story before this movie. So, kami mas magkakilala. Pero after this movie, mas na-solidify yung bond namin. As a group.
So you became friends after the
More
and
than
you got
friends,
closer.
we became brothers.
Brothers na talaga. Yun.
Hindi, Abel.
I know the shirt.
Ayan. Oo, Abel gave it to me. Anyways. So, the movie for you now has a different meaning compared to when you first encountered the word walwal.
Yes. Well, I always thought walwal was a term for like all out, you know. But, di ba, all out. Pero like when you watch this movie, it's more than drinking.
So bro,
Hey!
Any wise words?
It's join us please, join us please.
No, Walwal is more about mix ng kung anong nangyayari sa buhay mo pero you set aside mo lang siya but andyan yung mga friends mo to deal with it, not just you.
yeah.
Kasi hindi ka talaga pwede magwalwal, mag-isip parang hindi na
No,
walwal.
totoo yung sinasabi ni Jerome na you need a group talaga to help you out.
Hey, Don, you wanna share something, Don?
So, mas komportable na ba kayo sa paggamit ng word na walwal compared to before? Like, especially Donny. You don't say, walwal tayo pre, you don't say that before, but now can you say the word to your friends?
What's interesting is, my cousin brought up something kanina kasi nagkakwento kami tungkol sa word na walwal. Parang lang daw yun. Before, for example, the word hataw, it used to be a bit negative, people won't really say it. Until the Gary released hataw na. Parang ganun yung inisip ko eh. Like, this movie, it gives it a completely different meaning and a completely different outlook. So, ever since we started shooting, ginagamit na namin yung bro, walwal na bro, walwal. So I think yun yung parang isang tipping point, yeah.
And nagwalwal talaga kami sa movie. Like in terms of letting go and being all out.
But there's limits, I believe that like Donny was right when we saying this in the press con. Like we do like have fun, but there's limits in your friends, and you have to surround yourself with good kind of friends.
But the connotation of the word walwal is always involving alcohol. So were you guys involved in alcohol before you did this movie, or what was your first experience drinking alcohol? If it's it must have been beer, if not wine, when you were young, in
well-
dinner tables.
Well, my first experience with liquor was I was like 10 years old to 12. Lolo Paquito like gave me a pale kiss. With FPJ in the table, with Uncle Ronnie, with like Max Alvarado, with all the legends, Bob Soler. I can name a lot. So
yeah.
they have this group, so they usually drink in my Lolo Paquito's house. So yeah, but it's like they control like their group of friends na walang lalabas dito. Mag-enjoy tayo pero we have limits because we wanna uplift each other. So I believe it's the same for this group.
Ako naman po, with my dad, who's here right now.
Oh yes, Tito, I remember like the shot that you gave us. The shot that you gave us, Tito, shout out to Tito right here. He gave us like a welcome shot. Like a welcome shot, yes. He gave us like a strong drink. It was my favorite, bro.
Kasi paborito ng daddy ko yung mga masarap na wine and beer obviously. So growing up, my dad would teach me kung ano ba yung masarap. This is good wine, this is good beer. The difference between that and other drinks. So slowly growing up, my dad would teach me how to drink.
In moderation, of course.
Elmo?
Ako, actually, I had to learn it the hard way. Kasi
Alcohol
my
intolerant.
mom kasi didn't really allow alcohol in our household. Kasi my dad went through a lot of things. So she had to teach us na parang the right way and the proper way to when to drink and to really party, ganyan. So, parang ganun, she educated us.
Jerome?
Ako po, I don't drink.
You're alcohol intolerant?
Natuto din ako sa dad ko kasi I was 15, parang pinatayan sa akin. Imbis magtago, at sa harap niya. Though, syempre, una, masabi natin pag beer, ang pait, di ba? Sa bata, yeah. But, syempre, as you grow old, nagmamature ka, the taste, the
Maintindihan mo, why you party?
And yung comfort zone na natatanggal niya, ganyan. I mean, hindi siya yung parang kumukuha ka ng confidence and all, but yung na-uplift ka niya na parang gumagaan yung pakiramdam mo, kumbaga stress, parang stress universe, yeah.
So sa inyong apat, walang alcohol intolerant? Wala. And at what age you became comfortable on preferred tastes in drinking alcohol? Like, you become so particular now, you taste all the textures, yung richness, yung aroma. You're particular na, at what age did you appreciate alcohol?
I was 17.
17.
Kasi sobrang uso yung mga tequila, yung mga
Cocktails.
hindi po cocktails yung
Yeah.
in the bar dati.
The cheap
Dati, yeah, tandaan niyo yan, di ba?
Yeah, that was
ba?
because
Nakikita niyo ba
it's
ba?
accessible to students, Yeah, it's so cheap.
Sobra.
I guess ako like college because I had like all the freedom in college. So yeah. College days.
Ako siguro
Here, I
19,
actually studied
19
here.
years old. Well, I'm the youngest in the group, so recently lang. Slowly, I'm still learning. I'm still learning what tastes the best, what I prefer.
Yeah, I think lahat naman sa amin dito, like we're not not experts.
Alcohol
We're not like alcohol connoisseurs, like
Advisors.
Parang for us, for you to be part of the Walwal movie, I don't think you need to be really, hindi siya part ng requirement na, marunong ka ba uminom? Pwede ka dito sa movie. Parang hindi naman ganun. Like, it's really...
No, just our curiosity rin. Kasi syempre, iba't iba tayo ng taste sa drink.
Yeah.
Ano ba yung gusto niyo?
Like, for example,
Some
she's
likes wine.
Yeah.
Some like cocktails, mix.
I think this guy's red horse.
Pero one of the best, syempre, lalo na sa mga age namin, more on beer.
Oh.
Sabayan mo ng tequila.
With
And
vodka.
more on naman, iba naman, like ako kasi more on like rum ako yung whiskey. So, depends talaga kung saan. Kasi rum and whiskey para sa akin more on you talk parang when it comes to your problems. Beer, yun yung parang yun yung walwal na magkakabarkada. Tequila is for party. Every naman, it depends sa person. Saan niya i-categorize. Yeah.